in the kitchen now with pastry chef Monique Rossignol.
Rossignol.
Thank you, from the Herb Box. And we are making a delicious dessert to kind of top off our summer supper club series. This is such a fun idea.
It is.
We talked about it a moment ago, and I want to quickly just show you this adorable little passport that you are going to get at the Herb Box, and you can just kind of walk through this summer series, and you can actually get your little passport stamped as you do each night. Oh, it's so fun. I love it. All right, so you're making a dessert for us, and what are you making?
It's the Thai banana roti, which is essentially a Thai banana pancake. So that dough I was pressing out earlier, I got it super thin. It's okay if there's little tears, because we're going to fold it up like a pouch.
Perfect.
So over here I have my roti pan, but basically you can use a griddle or a skillet at home.
Okay.
You want it nice and hot. If you don't have ghee or clarified butter, maybe oil, because the butter would just burn because of the fat. So get everybody in there.
What is that? What did you say it was again?
The dough? Ghee is basically clarified butter.
Okay.
You take the milk part out so it doesn't burn, or the fat.
Okay, so what did you just pour in there?
That is sweetened condensed milk and some bananas. This is a popular street food in Thailand. Sort of like in France if you go and have crepes.
So is it like a crepe? Is it more like a crepe? Or?
Sort of. I mean, it's a dough instead of a batter.
Look how quickly it gets that beautiful
very
golden
thin.
brown.
They do these all to order.
Can you put different types of fruit in
You
there?
can do different fillings, different toppings. I keep telling everyone I want one with Nutella.
Yeah, well there you go, because we hear a lot about that Nutella now, you know, being put into crepes and different sort of, you know, pastries and desserts. So can you make it savory as well?
You can, different meat fillings or beans and rice.
That was
and
super
also
fast.
in Thailand they do it with eggs and bananas. So this one, again, more sweetened condensed milk. And then we're garnishing ours with some mint sugar. I just took some sugar and blended it up with some fresh mint.
What a great idea! Mint sugar. I've never.
yeah.
Look at that. Can I taste it?
Sure, it's best when it's nice and warm.
Okay, when it's nice. And now this. Okay, I'm take a bite.
Careful,
real
it is a little warm too.
quick. That's okay.
So it's thin, sort of like a crepe or a tortilla.
That is delicious.
And then the bananas get soft.
Oh, it's wonderful. But I like that you didn't have to cook it too long because it didn't make the bananas too mushy. They're still kind of firm. And this is one of the items that will be at the Summer Supper Club series.
Yep.
And it's 3 different courses. Tell us what we'll experience for $30.
Well, every week it's something new, something different. That's why we at the Herb Box like it. We get to experiment with different cuisine. Like I've never made banana roti before.
Nice.
So next week I think is Greek Fest, and we do Argentine street food. So it's a lot of fun for us in the kitchen. Also out in the dining room, the guests will dress up and they get really excited for it.
How fun. And this is your 3rd year doing it. So what do the guests tell you? What is the reaction to some of the wonderful dishes that you all create?
Oh, sometimes they wish it was on the menu.
Absolutely.
But it's fun. It keeps them coming back and excited. So, and we also make it a competition between the restaurants.
Nice.
I work at DC, and we've won and sold more 2 years in a row.
Right, shameless plug. I love that. I love that because it's DC Ranch and it's Southbridge.
Yep, in Old Town.
Okay, Enrique, come here, my darling. Come back in here. I want you to come back in here because he's going to join us at the end of this segment because I did not have the privilege of sampling your dish from earlier. This was the pork.
Pork and Brussels.
The pork and Brussels. Okay, I want to sample. Can I? This is edible, right? This is good to me, right? I guess sometimes they bring them on just for show. I want to make sure.
We made it here this morning.
That is so good. So good. You guys are so wonderful. I appreciate both of you for being here today. This was your first time on camera. You did a phenomenal job, my friend.
Yay.
I know, you did a wonderful job. Be sure to pick up your passport at the Herb Box. And we have a couple of the recipes for you on SonoranLiving.com. Thanks to both of you for being here and taking me on a Thai experience. We'll see you back in a while.
Thank you.